So it's been a while. I'm doing this video for views. Anyways, who is better, Spider-Man or Batman? A question commonly up there with what happens when you die? What shape is the earth? Spider-Man and Batman is an argument online that you'll see eventually, and I have a super bias. I'm a Spider-Man fan. I'd like to put my 2 cents into the topic. And before we begin, I like Batman. Have I seen any Batman media above Lego Batman? No. Okay, actually, I've seen Lego Batman, the Batman Caped Crusader, like 2 episodes of it. But, I've seen it. I played the Batman Arkham and City, yeah. Not the third one, I don't like that one. El Batmobile, yeah, but that's about it. I know that sounds bad, and it is but my brother was a huge Batman fan, and I've watched a ton of videos on
DC Universe murders. And in this story, the Joker tries to convince Batman that he is an immortal who is called the Pale Man, who has lived in Gotham for centuries. Though Batman eventually sees through this and discovers that the Joker is really using a compound called Dionysium to give himself insane...
No, it's a good amount. Okay, who's better, Spider-Man or Batman? I think the reason Spider-Man wins this comes down to a couple of things. First, Spider-Man is unique. Now, really not at all. A superhero cracking jokes, but when Spider-Man came out, a teen superhero that wasn't a sidekick and making jokes was nothing really seen at that point. Well, Batman, yes, very unique, but Spider-Man was nothing like anyone has ever seen. And 2, in the media, around the 2, I'm talking movies, video games, I think Spider-Man is overall better. I love the first 2 Batman games, the first 2, but the levels that I love the Spider-Man games cannot be matched. The Spider-Man games are just so comic accurate, but I also like the Batman games for creating new stuff and being comic accurate. But I know this is unfair, too, because they came out way before, so they're going to be slightly lower quality. But even that, if we're going to argue, this is the original Spider-Man trilogy is a better comic movie than the Batman movies. Alright, after I said that statement, I know my channel's cooked, so I might as well tell now. But let me defend myself. I haven't seen most Batman movies. And I don't think if I did, I would appreciate them as much as anyone else. I am the #1 Spider-Man glazer.
One more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for the
Batman.
What?
I did actually see The Dark Knight, but it was a while ago, and I don't really remember it, so I didn't want to say I watched it, but I did not care for it either. That's because I just do not like Batman. The villains now, this is something I'm not going to sugarcoat, like I did with my other defending Spider-Man. The Spider-Man villain roster is way better than the Batman villain roster. I'll argue the Joker is better than 90% of the Spider-Man roster, and maybe Mr. Freeze too. But the Spider-Man roster has so many legends and hits in it, bro. I'm going to list Spider-Man villains that I think are better than any Batman villains. Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Venom, Lizard, Kraven, Mysterio, Black Cat, Kingpin, Carnage, Sandman. And, of course, the GOAT, Morbius. All jokes aside, I thought I would be listing more, but still, this list has some of just the greatest comic book villains of all time, man. And many of you will argue out, Kingpin isn't a Spider-Man villain, and Black Cat is worse than Catwoman. And what will I say to that, huh? Shut up. Anyways, Invincible's better.